are you? Okay, Gumshoes, remember, we're still looking for Eartha Brute and the Triomphe. But luckily for us, Acme Bugnet has just intercepted this phone conversation between Eartha and Carmen Sandiego. What?
Carmen, how long do I have to carry this ark around? Quit whining. Acme's on your tail, Brute. I want you to hide the ark behind the barrier reef off the Caribbean coast of Central America. Then head inland where the howler monkeys live. How do I find them? They sound like this. You can hear their cries almost a mile away. Hey, sounds like my brother.
Okay, Gumshoes, name the country, if you will, please. Is it Honduras, Belize, or Guatemala? Remember the clues that we heard? Barrier Reef, off Caribbean coast of Central America, and howler monkeys. Come up with an answer as quickly as you can, please. So far, a very tight game, but we're still trying to find Eartha Brute, and I think we're going to do it. Robert, what do you say?
I say Guatemala.
Guatemala. Sharon, what do you think?
Guatemala.
Guatemala. Matt?
I say Honduras.
Honduras. The answer we're looking for is Belize. Oh, sorry, guys. Nobody got that one right. That means we're going to stay where we are, which means, Robert, you stay at 80, Sharon stays at 70, and Matt at 95. But, Gumshoes, we've just now received word that Eartha has left Belize, so it's time that we pick up the chase.
The chase.
The wardrobe change joke. Okay. All of these are going to be worth 5 crime bucks. Hands on your buzzers, please. Watch the monitor and listen closely. Here we go. Eartha took the ark to Bombay. Name the country she's in. Matt.
India.
India's right. From Bombay, she splashed over the capital of Saudi Arabia. Name it. Matt.
Riyadh.
Riyadh is right. From Riyadh, she headed north by northwest across the national border. What country is she in now? Robert.
Syria.
Sorry, it's Iraq. From there, she hooked the arch to a zeppelin and dropped it on the southwest side of Mount Everest. Sharon. Nepal is right. From Nepal, she hauled it directly over to Ulaanbaatar in Mongolia. What desert did she have to pass through to get there? Sharon.
Gobi.
Gobi Desert is right. Nice job, guys. That means at the end of the chase round, Robert has 80, Sharon 80, and Matt 105 crime bucks. Nice job. Ooh. You guys are good. You guys are very, very good. Okay, now it's time for the final clue of this round, which means you have to decide how much you want to risk. If you're right, we'll add that amount to your score. If you're not right, though, we'll subtract it from your score. As always, you can risk 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, or 50 Acme crime bucks. Take a look right over here, if you will, please. Here is a portion of the world where we think Eartha is headed. Now, if you know a lot about this part of the world, you may want to risk a lot. If you don't know very much about it, though, you may not want to risk quite so much. So, take a look at the map and think about it. Okay, looks like everybody's ready for our next clue. We turn to James Avery, an informant from Acme ShredderNet. Watch.
Gumshoes. Eartha's in a Chinese city on the eastern bank of the Yangtze River. It's a site that's been inhabited for thousands of years. Twice this century, the city was capital of China, but not anymore. Now it's a bustling commercial center that's capital of Jiangsu province. That's all I know. Good luck. Get out of here.
Nice, thanks, James. Robert, do you recognize him? Cartoon? Shredder. Shredder, everybody. Anyway, name the city, if you will, please. Is it Shanghai, Nanjing, or Beijing? Remember the clues that we heard? Chinese city on eastern bank of Yangtze River, capital of China twice this century, now capital of Jiangsu province. Come up with an answer as quickly as you can. Once you have the answer, lay it down right there in front of you. It looks like Sharon's ready, so is Matt, and so is Robert. Robert, we're going to start with you. You have 80 crime bucks. Before you show me your answer, how much did you risk?
I risked 20 crime bucks.
20 crime bucks. To get this right, you go up to 100. What'd you say?
I said Shanghai.
Shanghai is not the answer we're looking for. Sorry, you're going to go down 20, but this isn't over yet. Sharon, you said you had 80 crime bucks. How much did you risk?
I risked 40.
40 crime bucks. You're going to take a big lead here if you're right. What'd you say?
I said Nanjing.
Nanjing is right. Nice job. Okay, takes you up to 120, but Matt, you are actually in the lead with 105. Let's find out first, how much did you risk?
I risked 30 crime bucks.
30 crime bucks. What'd you say?
I said Shanghai.
Shanghai is not right. You're going to go down 30 crime bucks. That means, Robert, you have 60, Sharon 120, Matt 75. That means, Sharon and Matt, you're going on to the next round. Congratulations. Robert, listen, man, you were a great detective. You did some wonderful things for us today. We've assembled a kit that's going to help you in your next case. Chief.
It's the official Acme Crime Net travel kit, and it includes an atlas for world travelers, an official Carmen watch, a Carmen t-shirt, a subscription to National Geographic World Magazine, and for quick reference when you're pounding the pavement, this handy world globe.
That's okay, Chief. You can't think them all every time. Okay, guys, now what you have to do is go to...
Could somebody please...
Scott, I need to get the wardrobe change, please. You gotta hurry. He's gotta hurry. You gotta go to Nanjing now to track down Eartha Brute and try to bring back the Arc de Triomphe, okay? So you have to go find them and bring them back. But I want you to know, as always, we do not send our agents out into the field unprepared. Chief, how about a briefing?
The folks down at Acme Photo Recon have put together a few slides of Nanjing. Here, have a look. Nanjing has been inhabited since prehistoric times, but its golden years began with the Ming Dynasty. This Acme Imperial Crow's Net agent stands in front of a Ming tomb, where the first Ming emperor is buried. And speaking of tombs, here's the tomb of Dr. Sun Yat-sen. Dr. Sun is regarded by many as the father of modern China. On the walls are his 3 principles of the people: nationalism, democracy, and people's livelihood. Now, notice that none of those principles include being a crook. From there, it's just a short trip to Linggu Pagoda, built as a memorial to the Kuomintang, members who died in the 1926 Communist Revolution. But not all of Nanjing looks to the past. Today, it's an industrialized city with even its own TV factory. And what's their favorite program? Hollywood Squares! No, I'm just kidding. These are silkworms spinning cocoons. Silk has been produced here for 1,500 years. A thin silk thread can measure more than 3,000 feet. Chumps, Eartha has taken the Arc de Triomphe to Nanjing. Go get her!
Okay, Chumps, here we are in Nanjing. Set your stuff down right there and take a walk right over there. Which one is it? Your dog looks like which? That one there? Her dog looks just like that one there we were talking about earlier. We'll talk about it later. Anyway, here are the possible locations where you will be able to find Eartha, the Ark, and a warrant for Eartha's arrest. Now, the first thing you have to do is find the loot. That's the evidence you need so you can get a warrant. With a warrant, you can then arrest the crooks. Now, connect all 3 of those things in that order in a single turn, and you get a chance to try to catch Carmen Sandiego. Catch Carmen Sandiego, and you get that trip to anywhere in North America. One more thing, as always, if you happen upon the loot, the warrant, or the crook, you get a free turn, okay? Sharon, you were headed to the last round. You go first.
The Purple Mountains.
Purple Mountains. Nope, nothing there, but we're on our way. Matt.
The train station.
The train station. No, nothing there. Sharon.
The Yangtze Bridge.
Yangtze Bridge. No, nothing there. Matt.
The Ming Tomb.
Ming Tomb. Okay, you got Eartha Brute. Remember now, Matt, you have to go in the right order.
The
Loot warrant.
Jingling Hotel.
What?
The Jingling Hotel.
The Jingling Hotel. Not waste any more of Matt's time. Okay, nothing there. Sharon, go right ahead.
The Bank of China.
The Bank of China. The warrant. You found the warrant. I'm going to tell you the same thing I told Matt. You have to remember loot, warrant, crook. Go ahead.
The Purple Mountains.
The Purple Mountains. Nice strategy, Sharon. Go ahead, Matt. Your turn.
The Nanjing Observatory.
Nanjing Observatory. Where is it? Oh, right there. Okay. Sharon, go ahead.
The Beamless Hall.
The Beamless Hall. Okay, you got the loot. We found the other 2. The question is, do you remember where they are? Go ahead, Sharon.
The Bank of China.
The Bank of China. There's 2 you need to remember. Where is Eartha Brute? Go ahead.
Ming Tomb.
Ming Tomb, is she there? Yeah! Good one! Well, come here, Sharon. Oh, ever so slight. How are you? Ever so slight that smile was. Okay, look, you got Eartha Brute. Now all you have to do is put her in jail for putting on the thing, and she's doing it. Very good. Nice job, buddy. Okay, listen, we're going to talk... What's that? I'm a little nervous, but we're going to be okay. We're going to talk about your next adventure in just a little bit. But first, listen, Matt, you're a great detective, man. You tracked Eartha all the way here. We have something very nice for you. Chief.
When you're on the road and you need the right word, the fastest way to find it is with an electronic translator like this one. Carry this with you wherever you go. I wonder how to say, that guy is stealing your skyscraper in Dutch. Oh, oh, congratulations.